Nice to see you again, Lotjonen. It must have been an age since we last met face to face.
Nudin, welcome. Please, sit down.
No, thank you, my friend. These are urgent matters, and I don't have much time. You must come to Leos Nudin immediately. The perished land is stirring.
Are you sure? What makes you think that?
I found out about 60 orbits ago, during a visit to the borders. Our magical barriers have weakened and become porous. The Elfar have left their land, and a huge horde of orcs have marched into Girdlegard.
Were you able to strengthen the spell with your magic?
No. I can't repair the damage alone. We need the combined power of the 6. The other 4 are already on their way here, but we need your help too.
I will set off for Parista without delay.
Oh, and as you're coming, could you also take the opportunity to bring back the things that I lent to you?
Of course. I have them already packed in a bag.
Oh, thank you. We'll be expecting you.
Yeah. So remember that ugly face. He will be important later. The storyline is a mixture of Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings.
By the sunlight, you squeeze your eyes tightly shut after only a few steps. The time spent underground has made you so sensitive to light that you're forced to seek shelter in the shade of a mighty oak.
Okay, let me answer this question first. Is it a mixture of Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings? No. It's in a way like it's in a way like The Hobbit, that this dwarf will be sent on a journey to do something, but yeah, other than that, it doesn't really have anything in common. Other than that, it's just fantasy. Okay, I think we need to go here.
You reach a small lake by a birchwood. Your feet hurt and your eyes still sting in the unaccustomed sunlight, but a smile spreads across your face nonetheless. You've covered a decent distance on the first day of your journey. You pitch.
Oh my god! What just happened? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Has it saved? Apparently it has. Oh my god. Do you really want to load the save game? Yes. It's starting off very good. Love it. Okay, let's try this one more time.
You reach a small lake by a birchwood. Your feet hurt and your eyes still sting in the unaccustomed sunlight, but a smile spreads across your face nonetheless. You've covered a decent distance on the first day of your big journey. You pitch your camp and lie down to sleep on the hard forest floor. When you awake in the morning, your legs are stiff and achy. Trying not to feel sorry for yourself, you throw your rucksack over your shoulder. You're a dwarf, and dwarves don't complain.
True that. The game crashed. Okay, let me actually save it for real now. New save game, yes. Okay, game was saved. So basically we need to get to the question mark, I think. Or maybe this question mark? Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. I don't know if it matters now which route to take. Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know. They have like different day 4 of your adventure. The quest log. I don't have any side quests and I just have the main quest. Okay. Well, let's continue on. Let's go to this.
With the sun high in the sky and the first beads of sweat appearing on your forehead, you see something move next to the road, a few hundred meters ahead. Some crows are pecking at something in the long grass.
Walk further along the road until you can make out more. Leave the road and sneak up to the crows. Stand still and observe the scene attentively. We walk further until we can make something out,
When
right?
you see the blood on the ground, You try to convince yourself it's from an animal that just happened to be killed on the road by a hunter. You know this is improbable, and your hope disappears completely when you see 2 human bodies lying in the flattened grass.
Oh! Battle, I assume. Oh, cool. Hello.
You don't see any signs of a struggle in the area where the corpses are lying. Were they stabbed by a companion? A stranger could hardly have crept up on them with such sparse cover. A slender man lies in front of you, dressed in an expensive robe. It is in the colors of Turgur the Fair-Faced, one of the 6 magi. The dead man must be one of Turgur's famuli. You don't see any wounds.
Assassin's Creed will be available for free on the 7th of December as a giveaway. Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Turn the body over. I'm actually looking forward to it.
There are some narrow stab wounds in the man's chest. The cuts are too big to have been made by arrows, but too small for sword wounds.
What's left? Not much.
You look down on a tall, broadly built man. He's wearing dark brown leather armor that is strengthened with iron plates. There's a sword lying next to him. Was he trying to defend himself against something? Or someone? There is no blood on the sword.
I can turn him over. Well,
The man has the same incisions. It's clear that both men were killed by the same weapon. But what that weapon might be, you cannot say.
look at the rucksack.
A rucksack that probably belonged to one of the dead. It seems to have been searched and then thrown away carelessly.
Search.
You find
Yes.
a few implements, some provisions, and a map. A route is drawn on it from Parista, Nudin's capital, to Lotjonen's vaults.
Does this mean that Turgur the Fair-Faced is in Parista and wanted to send Lotjonen a message? And if so, why didn't he use magic? Did he want to contact him without anyone noticing? Why all this secrecy?
That's a very good question, Tongue Deal. Will be clear soon. I promise.
You scour the area once more and ask yourself what to do next.
Stay and look for further clue. Okay, I wanna see if there's any clue left that I've been missing. I can do something again. Oh, the bush.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, great then. Then I think I want to bury the bodies, and then we continue on with our travels, right?
You scour the area once more and ask yourself what to do next.
Yes, and this will all make sense soon, trust me.
It's time-consuming and strenuous work digging shallow graves in the ground with a stick and covering the corpses with a few stones. But it should at least keep the crows from their feasting for a while. You continue on your way so as to put a few more miles between you and your grisly find before night falls.
Okay. What time is it? We're in food stock and daily consumption. Okay, oh, I have 19 food and I use up 1 per day. Oh, and every move is a day? Okay, to know. Let's go to the question mark.
You see a flickering light through the trees some way from the path. It might come from a campfire.
I think I know what this will be. Audibly so that you don't frighten anyone. We just go in there and shout our name out and say, "Hello, who's there?"
You walk towards the fire with confident strides until you finally make out 3 broad-shouldered men
Oops.
with axes. 2 rabbits are sizzling over the fire. The men are joking with one another, but you can only understand the odd word. They haven't noticed you yet.
Okay. Approach the man and talk to them. Try to creep up to the man and eavesdrop on them. Okay, let's try to eavesdrop. They haven't recognized us yet, so yeah.
You sneak up on the men until a thick branch breaks loudly under your boot. You realize, terrified, that the men's voices have fallen silent.
Oops.
The men jump up and grab their axes.
Who's there?
Okay,
You step
I
into
just
the light
introduced
of the
myself.
fire, your hands raised in a conciliatory gesture.
My name is Tungdil. I'm only...
Well, I'll be. Is that a groundling?
The men look you over suspiciously.
What's a groundling doing creeping around here? Are you after our gold?
I bet you was hoping to slit our throats once we fell asleep, subterranean scum.
I'm no thief and certainly no murderer. I just wanted to see why there was the fire burning. I shouldn't have crept up on you, and you should choose your words more wisely. Put down your weapons or I'll be forced to wield mine. Okay.
Your heart is pounding, and you confront the man a little more courageously than you feel.
I'm no thief, and I'm certainly no murderer. I only wanted to see if...
Pah! All groundlings are thieves and good for
What?
nothing.
He's
You find it
racist.
difficult to take control of your voice again.
Have you met many dwarves?
Enough to know that you're all dirty thieves.
Thieves. I think I went at things the wrong way. I don't want to fight. Think about it. I'm a dwarf. I don't use my axe for chopping down trees. Okay, let's
Consider
use this.
I am
They
a
deserve
dwarf
it.
with an axe.
The men are visibly unsettled and lower their axes a little.
I thought so.
You turn your back on the men and walk back to the path confidently. You don't hear any steps behind you, and only once you've put distance between you do you dare look back over your shoulder. None of the men have followed you. You sigh with relief. It could have ended up a very painful experience if you'd provoked the men or shown them any weakness.
So we did good? Okay, we got XP for that. I thought this would be a different encounter. Okay. Oh, go to the farmstead or go to Goodwater? Because I think we need to go here. I don't know if there's a time limit or anything. I just go to Goodwater.
You look down on a large village on the banks of the Warder. Some of the village is built on stilts in the river. A wooden bridge spans the fast-flowing water. A huge wooden palisade has been erected to protect the village from attack.
Look over to the other side of the river or follow the path down to the gate. Let's look over the other side of the
Your
river.
eyes roam the land on the other side of the river. You estimate that you will soon have completed half of the journey to Blacksaddle, but you still can't make out the mountain on the horizon.
Okay,
The
let's
guards
go
on
to
the
the gate.
palisade are watching you. Their armor looks well cared for and well made. The smith who made them knew what he was doing. You conclude that the men depend on the protection the armor offers and aren't just wearing them to look good. They're certainly not villagers.
Oh. Let's take a look at the fire.
There are small fires burning every 50 steps or so. They are intended to light up the area in front of the palisade in the night, so that orcs can't creep up to within an arrow's reach without being seen.
Alright. Let's just go to the gate.
The double gate is made of strong planks, sturdy but still much less solid than the fixed parts of the palisade. Security has been forgone here for practical reasons. Never a good idea when building fortifications.
Where's the battle? Murders, blood, dead bodies. Yeah, I don't know.
Gate is
Oh god, okay. I can't enter apparently. Oh, maybe look at the skulls.
Orc skulls.
You're not sure it's wise to taunt the beasts with the severed heads of their fellow kind.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can we do something here, or is this just like? Because I wanna do battles. Well, not just you, man. There's nothing to click on here, and I can't leave this place. So, oh.
You have spent the last nights under bushes on the hard, cold ground. You are yearning for a good meal and a real bed.
Maybe I need to talk to these guys. Maybe I just needed to look at this. Can I talk to anyone? Oh yeah, I can.
Some of the guards begin to whisper as you near the gate.
Hello up there!
What brings you to fair good water? And have you seen any orcs on your travels, groundling?
The man leaning over the palisade eyes you up and down carefully.
Please let me in. I don't want to spend the night under the stars. Or I'm a dwarf, I'll have you know, and I demand entry. Okay, I kind of want to follow a little bit the story of the book, so
Goodwater is well known for its hospitality.
A fact that you've just made up yourself.
Let me in, and I will tell other travelers all about it.
I regret to inform you that we cannot allow you to enter.
What?
The gates stay closed once night has fallen.
There is certainly no regret showing in the man's face.
You've got some interesting decorations up there. Your gate doesn't make a very stable impression. I could take a look at it. I know about these things. I owe someone in the village 20 pieces of gold. Bribe the guard. Okay, stay alert. End conversation. I don't know, 1 or 2. Okay, let me take a look at this.
I'm a blacksmith and a dwarf. Let me tell you, your gate might look solid, but it won't withstand a real orc assault.
Nope.
The murmuring all around him makes the man pause for a moment. If anyone else had criticized the stronghold, they'd have been laughed down and shooed away.
3.
But no one understands defense systems like the dwarves.
A dwarf blacksmith who just happens to be standing in front of our gate?
Well, I'm a farrier, but I've read about it. Of course, I'm responsible for the defense of the High Pass and the Blue Range. Should I lie? Like this? Should I lie? I don't really think so. So, well, no, let's lie, because otherwise they won't be impressed. Let's lie.
Right. I can see to it that orcs crack open their skulls on your gate, just like at home on the High Pass. Skulls that add up to hard cash for you.
Lie, yes.
You only know about the second-ling stronghold from books. But you can see in the man's face you've pushed the right buttons.
All right then. You can spend the night in the village. You begin work tomorrow morning, and it had better work like you promised.
Of course. It's a trifle.
Okay, so does this mean we really have to repair or to fortify the gate?
After a meal, you spend the night in the comfort and shelter of a Goodwater tavern. The next morning, you feel fully refreshed. You strengthen the gate with cross braces of wood and iron, using your experience and skill. Now it should be able to withstand an attack for much longer. Mercenaries and villagers alike watch you work, clearly impressed. As you finish, a man approaches you.
Well done, dwarf. We were right to bring you into our village.
The village grew rich through bridge tolls, and this wealth must be defended.
So we did good. Okay. The gate is reinforced as promised, but now I need to go. I've got a long journey ahead of me. Or, if my work pleases you, I'd have nothing against the payment for it. We're a dwarf, and we love gold. So...
I've spent almost half an orbit strengthening the gate. How about a bit of compensation?
The council member's face darkens.
We've paid for food and lodgings, and because we're generous, we've also thrown in the bridge toll. Good day,
Ooh.
Mr. Dwarf.
Okay. I might have stepped a little bit too far there. Encampment with oak. Continue. Go to riverbank near Dixeldorf. Whoa, that's very German.
An uneasy feeling has been your constant companion since you left Goodwater. Every little sound in the forest makes you fear you've been discovered by a horde of orcs. But you reach the end of the day without bumping into any of the greenskins. It seems as though Vrakas has granted you one more day in Girdlegard. As night begins to fall, you pass a large oak tree and decide to call it a day. Near the oak tree is an abandoned camp with a fireplace, which appears to be a couple of days old.
You set up your camp at the old fireplace and lie down to sleep. Put up camp at the old fireplace and try to stay awake. Set up camp hidden in the crown of the old oak tree. If I remember correctly, I'm not sure, the book let Tungdil choose option 3, or let him do option 3. So I want to lie down and sleep.
You take over the abandoned camp as your own. Whoever slept here before clearly left again without any problems. See that as a good omen and
But
lie
they
down
might
to
come
sleep.
back.
You dream of orcs who creep up on you in the night.
I call
You can
Gandalf.
imagine you can smell the rancid fat of their armor. The stench gets stronger and makes you gag. You force your eyes open and look straight into the face of an orc who is holding a knife to your throat. Before you fully realize the hopelessness of your situation, you feel the blade cutting through your jugular.
No!
The last thing you see is a group of orcs baring their teeth coming towards you. Then everything turns black.
Okay. So I choose the wrong thing. Good to know that this happens. Okay, it should have saved probably before I chose this.